is people are constantly saying, well, I asked ChatGPT this question and it gave me this imperfect or bad answer. Therefore, generative AI and ChatGPT is completely useless. Like, how would anybody ever rely on this? It makes all kinds of mistakes. And this is really the wrong way of thinking about this technology. This technology really, really shines when we start building content through a conversation and refining it iteratively over a series of messages or prompts. We don't just go and ask a question and expect a perfect outcome in one go. And that's what you see in the news. I asked ChatGPT this, it said this, it was wrong, therefore it's useless. We have to think about it instead of how to work iteratively to build content. So I'm going to give you an example of this, and I'm going to give you a task that I don't think that there is a human being in Nashville where I live that can do this task as well or as fast as ChatGPT. And this is 3.5, this isn't even 4. But I bet you would have a hard time finding a human being anywhere in the world that is going to perform this task as well. So here's my task. Please create a meal plan for my family that is based on a fusion of food from Ethiopia and Uzbekistan. I want to eat keto and up to 2,000 calories per day. Pick dishes where the ingredients are easy to get from an average US grocery store. And I don't know if keto is a popular dieting option there, but here in the US, keto is a low carbohydrate dieting option. Now, if I had to find somebody in Nashville to do this for me, it would be hard, and they wouldn't be able to do this very quickly. Now, what does ChatGPT say? It says, sure, here's a sample meal plan that combines flavors from Ethiopia and Uzbekistan while also being keto friendly and within a 2,000 calorie per day limit. Breakfast, scrambled eggs with sauteed onions, tomatoes, and Ethiopian berbere spice mix. And then notice what it does. In parentheses, it says made with chili powder, paprika, garlic powder, ginger, cumin, and coriander, because it's signaling that you can get these ingredients at an average US grocery store. Berbere spice mix is something that exists, and here's what it is. That's really sophisticated reasoning. And before ChatGPT came out, we had nothing of this sophistication and reasoning. I don't think we had anything even close. Now, if we saw this in the news, the next thing people would say is, oh, look how bad ChatGPT is. You said 2,000 calories per day, and it didn't even give you serving sizes for how much to eat. So this is obviously flawed out, but how could anybody ever trust this? Well, this is the wrong way of thinking about using these tools. And you really want to think about them. You can imagine if somebody handed Michelangelo a new hammer and he walked up to a piece of stone and he hit the stone once and he looked at the stone and he said, it's not a beautiful sculpture. And he looked at the tool and he said, this is a terrible tool. And he threw the tool down on the ground and he said, why would anybody ever use this tool? And that's what we're doing when we're expecting ChatGPT to get the answer in the first time. No, what Michelangelo would do is he would take the tool, the hammer, and he would continue to hit the stone and chip away at it until he had a beautiful sculpture. And he would also understand that his skill with the tool was equally important. And so we have to do the same thing with these generative AI tools like ChatGPT.